This is game 3 of our Tuesday, no, Thursday locals, excuse me. Our last Thursday locals, actually. We have to transition now to Tuesdays and Sundays only. So, looking at it, this is game 3. This is Caleb's Illusion deck. Um, Fusion, I should say. I guess it would be Illusion branded versus Sam, and I believe Sam is playing Lab. On this one, I tested a little bit. I lowered the resolution of it to see if I could get a little bit better viewing. I don't like it, so it's a little bit more fuzzier than normal. So I apologize about that. And here you see Caleb normal summoning a droll, and that's the kind of game he's going to get into. So, kind of funny to see. I think we were all just laughing, like, what the hell just happened? Um, and we'll see how Sam kind of responds to it, but. Um, Looking at it again, first time trying this. I'm not familiar with Lab all that well. I know I've played against it so many times, and obviously, normal summoning a droll is just indication of either too many hand traps or just no other place. So I believe when he normal summons, he's able to add a lab card. I don't think it's a trap. I think it's just a lab card in general. I think, if I remember correctly, that's the new secret rare monster, the new lab monster. It's not overly great. I believe that's what that was that he added. It was either that or one of the ladies because it's just so cracked. No, yeah, no, that's what it was. So there he special summons.
How can we read these cards? And the set is not on summon. On summon.
There you go. So Caleb did open up the fusion, and I think he did talk to me about it. That level 5, that Chimera guy right there, is something that they typically don't want to see in their opening hand, so it's not great. So here he goes for 3, 1 in the field, 2 in hand, and that's why he had to summon the droll. Had to summon the droll to make sure that he's able to get the Chimera. Chimera's effect lets him draw and I don't even think I think it is destroy. It's either that or send. So he draws 2 to try to fix his hand, sends the 1, and hopefully that fixes it. But Sam does still have quite a bit of cards. Now, unfortunately, I'm sure that they're almost all trapped, so having to set and pass is still pretty darn strong if that's what he's going to try to end up doing here.
Ethan, look at my cards, bro. This is my grave right now. This is my fucking garbage. Dude, I drew both these off of Chimera, bro. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, you're right. I hate drawing bird for that so much, dude. It's like the worst fucking draw. It's like glued to my hand every match, I swear.
On there, I think just looking at the graveyard as close as I can see, it looks like Caleb actually did pitch the nib. I mean, I think that's a pretty good pitch. I don't think I've ever seen. I mean, Lab can obviously you can see here he's summoning more than five, but Lab can summon more than five times. But it's rare when they do, unless they open absolutely cracked with the chandeliers and traps. But I think that's a good pitch, just in general, getting rid of it.
And a win. And a win.
I'm not fiend locked, so we'll go. I'll go Lady effect, especially because I did 11 card effect this turn, especially in defense.
Now I know playing against them before, against Lab, because I've played against them. I believe their effects to summon themselves are only like a hard once per turn. So looking at it, it's kind of tough. I think even Sam says it later. He's like, you really got to watch out about what effects that you've already previously used, and hopefully you catch yourself. So
Yeah.
here he is linking two. I believe he goes into the muck. Oh, never mind. Chooses dark. Dark to special summon, and then I think he's able to, since he has a. I mean, I think if I remember correctly, Lab has struggles getting over just a big attack. So I think he links into the Chaos Goddess, if I remember correctly. Because again, how else are they going to get over 33,300? So
You don't have a poly in graveyard, right?
Not a normal.
And then Chimera Fusion.
You can add back if I have my Chimera Fusion guy.
Yeah.
They all count as the same.
I'm mainly just checking to see if you have any like replacement effects.
I think here he realizes that the Chimera Fusion isn't technically like a poly, because I believe Chimera says you can't be targeted, or I think it's destroyed if you have a poly in the graveyard. So you just wanted to make sure that that spell technically doesn't count as a poly.
What are they spamming about in the group?
The Karakura effect.
What do they say? Fat cheater.
No. Quick search. Its effects are negated. The stat modifier.
That is one thing I will say about Lab, that how much extra deck that they don't actually need much of. I mean, Muckracker is pretty good. The Dark is pretty good too, but so much. I mean, not a lot of decks can just freely run
So it goes back to 15.
Goddess. Like it's extra deck space is so tight now.
Hell no. I do no shot.
I'm gonna link the board into Goddess.
He linked it to Goddess.
Battle.
There you go. Makes the Goddess, which I say is a pretty good choice considering. I mean, Goddess it could shut down a graveyard. Can't be needs to be targeted. So he just passes on that, I believe.
Unaffected by activated effects that target her, and then if you were to summon something from the graveyard, she can engage. Yep.
Is that one your sword knight?
Yep.
Sword knight effect, triggering special.
Yep, he is able to imperm. And I believe, I believe Kate Goddess says that nothing affects it unless it targets her. So imperm was pretty perfect there.
Thinking
Sure.
on res, leave that effect because a normal trap is activated this turn. I'll special her in defense.
So he's on there, right down here, and then I have like, it's gonna have like moon presence up here. I never bought that.
What does she do again?
That's like the
If I control a set, she can't be destroyed or targeted by card effects. And then if I activate a trap, I can set, or if a trap is
And I
activated,
believe
can
since
set
he
a trap
did the
with
imperm, he's able to do this. I think,
and that's
if I
only when
remember
it's
correctly.
activated, like from being set.
Let's go Chimera Fusion.
Nice. Nice.
Chimera Fusion needs to use a material on the field, right?
Oh, yeah.
It just needs to include a beast or fiend.
Oh,
And
okay.
then, so this is Stars of Marion, it's a magic set.
So can I just read it?
Yep. I joined magic in,
Your hand and
oh, March of
so that's fine.
Aftermath or Brothers War.
We'll go from at 1 targeting your sword knight with L2 to add 3 to run target at the end.
That's fine.
It's crazy to think about how many sets of pages. It feels
You could hear, see just like you could see how much advantage the illusion cards and just in general they can get. All the Chimera cards.
Yes. What is that?
But let's see if he can do something with it. Because I don't believe either of those are big enough to get around the goddess or even the defense of one of the labs.
Yes.
And I think this is still before he has his extra. Ooh, banishes the trap.
Yep, returns it to hand.
Yeah, this is before he has the extra guardian.
Yep.
So the trap, he bounces back his fusion. I believe limiting on what he can make. And again, if I think I've played it now where I know that you got to get rid of that fusion on board.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Tau. Yep. Tau effect targeting.
Oh no, wait. This guy's a 6/6.
Target sword knight.
Yep.
So then this guy's there. So I was like, my own bounce from life. Alright, boys, pick your
Not too many options that he can do, I guess, as far as getting over the board. I think he's trying to see if maybe there's a way out that he can see or can make. I mean, it's an ulti and I can't get mad.
It's the wrong one. That does look very nice when it's got like.
I believe reading into the chimeras, I don't think even the Chimera Fusion locks you into fusions.
She's not protected right now. I don't have a set.
Yeah, it doesn't. The only thing that does would be branded fusion. So
Yeah, go ahead. End phase to rip.
Yep. It's random, right?
I think he just has to, yeah, just passes.
Yep.
Yep. Just go to. I remembered. Let's go.
Oh yes, then he still gets to pitch one randomly. That is also a really fun thing about that card, that deck too. It's actually kind of interesting. Just oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna rip one out of your hand randomly.
Oh my god. Damn. And a set. One card in hand?
Yep.
Can I see your grave?
Sure. Dude, I need that second guardian hammer so bad, bro.
Yeah?
Right now,
Should have procced it.
you know what sucks is I added Well, I don't have Quaddle in the grave. If you had the trap card targeting my dude to bounce back, I didn't have Quaddle to negate it. Because I top decked the Sword Knight, not the Quaddle. I was like, fuck, dude. The one time I would have been able to use it, bro, and I wouldn't have it. Like every game we played, I had like every copy in my grave.
There's a bunch of comments on, so
It's one of those days. I love it. This
Well,
deck's
we'll
so
see
fun.
how it goes.
Oh,
Just that is just a bunch of fun. Maybe this money price.
maybe you'll find some.
All
I did live in for a while.
Oh, that means the next one's an ulti, guaranteed.
It's been months.
Unless it's like 1 or 2 years back. If it's like
Okay, I think this is actually playable. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna normal summon Stovey Torby.
If you just destroy all the lands and then just turtle there for all the lands,
I'll link in the book back. Anything here?
Different zone.
No,
I mean, like,
Oh yeah, sorry. I
So
got
just playing it out. Yep, he's able to summon Muckcracker. I believe Muckcracker, if I remember correctly, pitches and he can special summon.
Oh, one of them does, yeah.
yeah, 1 point
Oh,
side.
yep,
Isn't that
gotta summon the right zone.
Muckracker effects. So I'll discard to discard target defeat to special alt target. I'll target the Ariana.
okay?
Good. Special Ariana. Ariana effect on summon to search.
We'll change sword.
Yep.
everybody keep 1 or 2 things.
Dissolve.
You would at the very least get rid of some problem cards, but everyone was like reset the game. That would be really nice just to have. Because I can only put out
Big welcome labyrinth.
I can only put out like one or two creatures.
Yep.
Change.
I forgot my Ariana. That actually really sucks. I could have used that big welcome.
Change.
Like I don't go with my kind of planeswalker commander. I'm not going to be doing commander damage.
Yeah,
We'll be not going to be running.
Yep.
But yeah, everything's got chance. Like you're okay with anything else, but no vision on new. Yeah.
Oh, if I had remembered that, I think I would have had. This game sucks, man.
Bro, probably still got game.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, we'll go battle. Ariana declare into the Gazelle. Goddess declare the boy. Take 6. And then I'll declare 1,000 for Muckracker.
Like this card doesn't really do much. Move it. So
Main 2.
Yep, looks like he just swings over him, does a little bit of damage. And then attacks with a Muckcracker as well.
Standby.
And I believe, if I remember correctly, Muckcracker locks you into Fiends after you're doing something. Yeah. So it doesn't really link climb with anything else. But and yeah, I think Caleb realizes that he can't really do anything, so I'll go into game 2 here. Caleb's going first. Hopefully, he has a little bit better hand this time, rather than normal summoning the droll.
Let's go.
whatever.
Normal summon.
Yep.
Back.
Yep, you're good.
That's why I have
Gazelle.
Yep. Gazelle's fine.
even if it's on your screen, I don't even ever use it.
Yep.
Free boost. Oh yeah. By the way, it's only 3 mana. It's pretty cheap. Especially when I don't use target spells.
Fusion.
Yep.
3. Targeting.
So that summons Sword Knight back, right? Or does it add? We'll Magnum target Sword Knight.
Spit out a bunch of cards. The thing is, I don't even use like the regular.
And then this, I think we've seen this before, where Caleb is just chain link 1, chain link 2, chain link 3. Oh. You open up the mag, and I think I remember saying, because I don't, I believe he says no effect on search for mag, which is always insane, because mag is just a free plus a free dragon. I think he explains why as well, if you can listen closely enough. But
Dragon. What am I going to do with the Phantasm?
You don't have a Druid?
I not in my side. Yep. It's like, what am I going to use the fucking Phantasme for against him?
This is fair. He doesn't link at all.
Like, you literally can't.
I can.
Oh.
If I use his normal special effect, then it locks me, but otherwise nothing locks me.
I mean, it's still not really worth it to play Phantasma.
True. I had Phantasm in my side. I didn't.
Yeah. I played against, like, Snake Eye or something. Where they link as part of the combo. Yep.
Like infinite combos. Turn 4. Yeah.
We'll add that.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
They're actually not doing it.
Pull it, Sam. Pull it. Let's go. Oh, Jesus. If you pull a raw, Unchain, I will laugh.
I think I did ask Sam what was his mag targets. Again, I think if you listen, you can maybe hear him say, like, yeah, he normally does do Phantasme, but Phantasme is just not really great this meta. It's not like anything wrong with it. I mean, in against Fire Kings and meta, like people do Link Climb, and mag just being able to search is pretty good. But I believe he also said he sided out his other, I think it's Druis. So I think Caleb thinking here is just kind of ending on with interruptions and being able to pop on his turn when he just sets his back row. So and drawing, of course.
Because I like the Crucible of Fire, give all days.
Attempt to pass. One third.
Everything double strike. Everything haze. Everything plus 3. There you go.
That's pretty nice. I mean, I still need to trap it.
Yep, and phase picks one. And I think that was the rollback, which the fact that they can abuse it is so good.
Nearest source solution carry this guy.
It's such a heavy cost, though. Honestly, like I've seen Sam even in our recordings of our games. I've seen him do it where he pays life when he only has just a few seconds, if not just minutes, left in time, and he'll still just pay the 4. And I know it's not. It's just a friendly, fun locals, and I know he just kind of is like, I'm just trying to see what lines and combos I can do, which I get. But in a bigger event, I mean, I hope he, bigger events, regionals, and what have you. I hope he's not, paying half his life points when there's only minutes left and it can't do much. But rollback is such a dangerous card, I'd say. Great, great effects, huge drawback. Paying half. I mean, a lot of people also think that judgment it doesn't matter. Just judgment everything. You'll be fine. So here he's setting and passing, and Caleb is just gaining advantage. And I think I don't know if he would or wouldn't, but I believe he would activate because I think he has a Chimera Fusion set already.
Go Guardian Chimera 1, Berfomet 2 targeting the universe.
Yep.
Sword
So the best fusion that he loves, I'm sure.
Yep.
Guardian.
Yeah, number 52 pickup. That's a nightmare.
Pop, so draw 1, I'll pop your back rows. Holy shit. Got all the sauce.
Still in my main.
Yes.
We survive back effect. Target big welcome. Oh wait, sorry. It's my life.
Pay your points.
Pay half your life.
We'll ask.
Oh, yeah, he's able to pop both.
Just drew it, baby. So crazy.
But he's got the rollback, so he pays half. Well, pays his own. There we go. Pays his own. Let's say.
You guys keep convulsing your own Chimera?
Enter battle. Oh wait, he still can't be destroyed by battle even though you use his effect this turn. Into.
Makes the Typhon, bounces back Chimera, which I think Caleb is okay with because he needs another Chimera.
Oh, you still take damage?
Yeah, he still takes damage.
That's okay. I already declared main.
What? Good night.
Yeah. Guess we won't be seeing you on Thursday.
I still find time to come on Sundays.
Yeah, I'll see you on Sunday. If you're fair Sunday,
Just Tuesdays and Sundays.
Yep.
Good team, man. You come by on
I
Sunday,
think, yeah, with Typhon, I don't think you can summon again, so I think it kind of locks him.
Thinking at the end of your main turn.
Yep.
Fusion deck versus a trap deck.
I just missed. How do you go from
This costs half your life points to activate.
It's a really good card.
Let's go.
Or is it banished to activate any?
This is what
Any trap in your graveyard, it copies the effect when it's activated.
Labyrinth
Effect to banish.
That's what he's playing.
Targeting.
with this.
Yeah. Well, he plays one
Target.
Bistio. Or the.
Berfomet to summon.
He plays some Bistio on the Phantasmic.
Still.
For one summon
Berfomet effect to
because Bistio searches Phantasmic.
Yep.
But this deck doesn't link much. Just all fusion. So it's kind of all.
Yeah, you can steal his cards.
Alright.
anything on that?
Nope, you're good.
And then your end phase.
Yep.
So I think with just a Typhon, I mean, Chimeras probably easily get over a pretty big beat stick as well, because that's kind of all Typhon is.
Good.
Yep.
Draw.
Yep.
Standby.
Yep.
Main.
Yep.
Oh, auto effect.
Yep.
Sword.
Yep.
We'll go fusion add back.
Yep.
This dude's with 3,000 or higher.
3,000 or higher can't
activate. Let's go with Chimera Fusion.
Yep.
I'm gonna go find that. Two in hand?
Yep.
That's on the one in hand there.
I think he's trying to decide which, because if he makes the Chimera, he can't pop because Typhon makes anything over.
One on field, two in hand.
Yep.
And negates, or I guess not negates, but monsters with 3,000 or more can't activate their effects. But I think for now he's just looking to kind of beat over it.
Gazelle 2.
Oh, it's not doing Guardian Chimera. Oh, that's right. Isn't there another? No, yeah, never mind. He's doing Guardian Chimera. And if he can just get over that, I mean, I think that's probably enough. No, I guess it'd be 2,000. He's a little short for game, but.
Yep.
Swing.
Thinking. On attack deck, I'm going to big welcome, targeting my Typhon to return it to hand.
Thinking.
Yep, he swings. Oh, this is the same thing. Me, Caleb realizing, yep, you can target. And Typhon is not a machine. He is indeed a fiend.
Oh, it's a fiend.
Which is just crazy to me, but.
A fiend to hand. And then if I control level 8 or higher fiend, I can target one of his cards instead.
That is a fiend.
Yeah,
that's what I said. He's a machine, right? I thought he was
he's
a machine.
Nah, he's the anti-Zeus, so I guess that's what. Yes, I'm returning into hand.
Sure.
Okay. Would you like to read it there with Chimera? Take 33.
Swing for game.
On attack deck, Lady Lab, because I activated the Labyrinth effect this turn to special her in defense.
I will not redeclare.
Okay.
Chimera Fusion.
Yep. That's game.
So he has to take the 33.
I was like, oh, I'm so.
But I think because he activated
another one's like, no.
a trap, he's able to special summon.
Game 3?
Yeah, that's game 3.
Game 3?
Game 3.
Kind of gives him another turn, but
Yeah.
with time running, yeah, I think he realizes, yeah, there's nothing. I'd rather go into game 3 and try to survive.
Yeah.
Or win, I should say.
So you're running 60 card,
This is why I don't play this.
So here we are in game 3.
60 card.
I believe Sam is going first, so we'll see what kind of board he can make with the short limited amount of time that he's got. So.
Set? Or sorry, the special. And then I'm going to set 2. I'm going to pass.
Draw?
Yep.
Stand by?
Yep.
Main?
Yep.
Branded Fusion?
I will chain different dimension ground any response. Any monster sent to the grave this turn is banished instead.
Sets up a pretty decent board.
Right, I'm going to chain 3 Lady Lab to set a trap with a different name from deck. And then chain 4.
Yep. Immediately shotguns, and then there it is. different dimension grounds, if I remember correctly. So any card
No big welcome.
sent to the any monster, not card, just monsters sent to the graveyard this turn is banished.
So what are you doing now? You setting something?
Yep, I'm setting a trap with a different name than the trap I just activated.
3 minutes. Let's go.
Is that D barrier?
So both players, any monster.
Just all branded fusion is fine.
But it needs to be. It says it's
So he had the answer for the ash.
everything else. That's why ash is going.
So everything kind of resolving backwards here.
What was that?
So here you can kind of, like, as he's deciding on me now that, I mean, he knows which ones to summon. So makes the Lubalion in defense mode. And I think there's only about 30 seconds or so.
On summons, we'll go.
Well, maybe like I think there's about a few minutes left in time. So he's deciding on how he wants to do it. So he's activating the Lubalion, which I shuffles in by pitching. And with different dimension grounds still alive, it's still, he's able to still pitch. But he is met with, I believe he chains Imperm on this, which, if memory serves, is going to be a big thing later. So he Imperms it. So activates it right in the middle column. And
I don't know why I'm setting D barrier. This is just not going to do anything.
Model effect?
I can't activate
your
it this
turn?
turn.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you're good.
so he pitches the Codal, which I didn't even realize the illusions you can just activate. They don't have to go to the graveyard. So he adds his main guy. That's the one that I'm starting to know this now. That's the one that searches the spell. So he's able to add the Chimera Fusion, and if he can make Chimera before time runs out and pop everything on the field, he should be able to hopefully get enough damage and win. So he's able to add both. And just seconds shaving away here before time is called.
That is the Imperm column.
So he activates it, but Sam realizes exactly where he places it. Looks at the rest of his hand. Realizes, yep, Branded Fusion, I can't link. So he just passes. Sam as quickly as he can. Try to do anything to get damage, but I don't think he can do anything. And that's time in the round. Sam did, I mean, you hear him say it. He did say I shouldn't have added, he should have added a different trap. For some reason, the one he set was the Fusion. But
He had a dark and I have a light.
definitely misplays on both, obviously, when he plays into the column, but still a lot of fun. He had the Super Poly, and I think I asked him right now, how come you didn't just Super Poly? And he realizes, oh, I can do that. I could have, yeah. And he